All right, alongside Chris Johnston and Pierre LeBrun, guys, it's not our choice to drag politics into hockey, but it's here, and we do need to deal with it. The Canadian players, CJ, today had some of their say on what we heard for the Star-Spangled Banner before the USA-Finland game, and a couple of veteran guys were not shy to give strong feelings on them.
Yeah, start with Brad Marchand. I mean, he was unequivocal that he doesn't like that this has gone on, that he feels, boo during a hockey game, boo the U.S. when they have the puck, boo, Austin Matthews, if you're a Canadiens fan who maybe doesn't like seeing a Maple Leaf playing for the Team USA, but that he didn't like the way that it got into the game prior to their opener against Finland on Thursday, and hopeful, although I think being realistic, that it won't happen again on Saturday. And look, this is part of the undercurrent of this game. I mean, it's a hockey game. The stakes are huge. Obviously, we've been waiting a long time to see these countries battle and best on best. The U.S. has climbed up, had a lot of success at the World Junior level, haven't had a chance to take this swing, but it happens at this moment where this is going on. And one thing Drew Doughty said to me is he thinks the U.S. want to be the villains, that obviously they don't want to hear their anthem booed, but just kind of the way they've been treated so far in Montreal, he thinks they're using that as fuel. And he said, we're going to be hungry too, so it's going to be two starving teams out there.
And I will continue to point out, some of the fans booed. There was a loud ovation for the anthem when it finished, so we'll see what happens on Saturday night, Pierre, to the ice, and there will be a change for Team Canada. I don't know if it's reactive to having watched a very physical Team USA play, but arguably Canada's most physical player draws into the lineup. Sam Bennett paired up with Brad Marchand. How about that duo and Jarvis?
They won't admit it, but I think Sam Bennett was always going to play Team USA when he was named to this roster. John Cooper, in fact, tried to make a point on Friday saying that's not why Sam Bennett was named to this roster. He was named because he's a really good player. I don't care. He was named to play Team USA, and he will on Saturday. Bennett said he found out Friday morning from John Cooper, who pulled him inside and said, "You're in." Bennett said he hasn't been able to wipe the smile off his face at the opportunity. He called his parents right away. The opportunity to be part of USA Canada Best on Best. We asked him about playing with Brad Marchand. He said, listen, I can't wait. We both bring a level of physicality and intensity to the ice, and we're going to do that Saturday.
You get the feeling Marchand is going to be an important, player some way in this game, right? The Tkachuks sort of set a tone for the U.S. I mean, at this stage, Marchand didn't play a ton in that opener against Sweden, but right. He's a huge personality behind the scenes. You've seen the video by now of him chirping Crosby after the opening win against Sweden. But physically, even in whatever limited minutes he may see in this game, I think what he does will be important, and he'll be trying to send that message.
And this is the beauty of international hockey. Bennett and Marchand, we knew their fights in the Panthers and Bruins playoff series. Oh. And now it's Bennett against his buddy from the Florida Panthers, fellow Stanley Cup champion Matthew Tkachuk. Bring it on. Marchand
sort of joked. There was that one play where Bennett got him in the jaw. Marchand missed some time. He said, yeah, they did talk about it. Also joked and said, we're not buddies. So Marchand's always going to be playful about it. So Cale Makar not on the ice for practice here on Friday, Pierre. That's going to be concerning. He is ill. What did Cooper have to say about the likelihood that he plays, and what's the plan here with Thomas Harley?
Well, next to Connor McDavid and Nathan MacKinnon and perhaps Sidney Crosby, who else can you be without than Cale Makar if you're Team Canada? Now, John Cooper is confident that he will be in the lineup on Saturday night. I think we all think that once he gets through this illness. But it certainly changed some plans with everyone involved in this tournament. The NHL and the NHLPA had a conversation Friday and decided that given the unique circumstances, that if Cale Makar can't go, then Thomas Harley, Chris first reported yesterday, will be allowed to play for Team Canada. So Harley, who was supposed to wait in Boston for Team Canada when the tournament shifted there, in fact, will be arriving on Friday night if all goes well. Now, he will not be allowed to practice with Team Canada or do team activities if Makar is on the ice tomorrow.
Okay, and you did push John Cooper for a starting goaltender Saturday night. You demanded an answer, and he said, Pierre, I'm not telling you before I'm telling the player. We expect it to be Binnington, but Cooper not willing to confirm that the day before the game.